Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, the 17th of December, and it's Lisa Jane here again. I recently started my own YouTube channel, so welcome back to those of you that have subscribed or keep a lookout for new videos, and a big hearty welcome to those new viewers. I'm happy you can join me. I started today with a most beautiful walk in the forest, which is nearby to my home in Cape Town, South Africa. And it's a lovely hot day, and as always I had an amazing walk because the forest is my place. Nature has always offered that to me, a place to really be present and connected to myself and everything around me. And I asked for guidance about what topic might be of interest to all of you today. And so what came to me was a number of topics, but the one that I'm actually going to discuss today is twin flames. Since I myself have experienced a twin flame journey, I am now very happily and most blessedly with my twin flame, if you want to call it that, but it has been a long and intense journey, and I'm 7 years down the line. And of course, those of you who are in twin flame relationships must be thinking, oh my God, 7 years, really? Is it that long a ride? Well, it can be. And when I was thinking about, what to call this video, I was going to call it Twin Flames Fact or Fiction, because there's a lot of hype out there about twin flames, what they are, what they're not. And a lot of people are really becoming attached to the idea that actually their only purpose in life is to find their twin flame. Whilst that may be part of your journey in this lifetime, that is not our only purpose. For me, our only purpose is to really find and connect to our source code, as I call it. A lot of people have said to me, what do you mean by source code? Well, you know what, if we really boil everything down to the fact that we're just pure energy, then at some point our energy, our unique vibration was birthed from creator source energy, and that first birth, that first breath of energy from which we are made, you can call it soul, you can call it monad, you can call it any number of names, and it has been given a number of names. For me, what I've chosen to call it is our source code. In the same way you might have source code that is driving a computer programming system or application, that is its set of instructions, it's how it runs, it's what is shown to the outside world. Well, that is what I call our source code. So our source code is something that is unique to us, albeit that's still connected to universal creator source energy. But that vibration is ours and ours alone, and that vibration can also be part of a vibrational group or a certain level of consciousness, but within it there's still that unique vibration that is us and our source code. So, yes, you're wondering when I'm going to talk about twin flames. Well, let me just first say that that is our only purpose then, is really to find and connect with our truest, highest vibration and to pull that into the physical being that we have on this planet, the human form that we inhabit. Twin flames is something that actually is your connection to the highest part that is divine masculine and divine feminine. So again, and this is just my belief, is that when creator source energy births energy from it, so if we imagine the heart of the universe, because that's really what it is, right? I like to refer it as the heart of the universe, where there's pulses of energy that are emanating all the time. That pulse of energy within it has a divine masculine and a divine feminine, two halves essentially. And early on in the development of that soul, source, collection of energy, it splits. And each one can have its own journey. It's not to say that you're not only male or only female in a number of lifetimes, but the twin flame connection is where you really meet and connect with that other half. However, there's a little caveat to that, is that it is not your other half that makes you whole, right? It is the other half of you, the other part that was birthed from source that you recognize as being of the similar or exactly the same heart frequency vibration. So while we can talk about divine masculine feminine, it's perhaps more easily understandable to talk about the fact that twin flames actually share the very same heart vibration. So when you connect with your twin flame for the first time, is that you will actually get the most amazing sense of being at home. I mean, you will look into that person's eyes and just think, I'm at home here. This is my person. right? And at the same time, you may go through any number of awakenings. Usually there is a very, very strong sexually magnetic attraction between the two of you. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm also talking male-female. It can be in any physical form. But that explosion, because that's what happens, when the twin flame meets their twin flame, there is an explosion of energy, almost like two planets colliding, that just throws you both into a spin and a complete wildness of aliveness, I suppose. And I'm trying to choose the right words here to describe it, because there are no words, because it is quite an explosive, mind-blowing experience. But it throws you into the aliveness of your own soul, of your own being, and this other person is reflecting that back to you. So that the most common pitfall that people fall into with the twin flames is they immediately focus their attention on the other and think that person is what is making them feel that way. And yes, while that is true, that person is actually reflecting back to you who you are in your purest form. And that is aliveness, heart expansion, a sexually awakened being, and someone who really, really starts to connect with who they truly are. So the twin flame journey, I could probably talk 30, 40 minutes on this, but the focus of what I wanted to talk to you today about is that the twin flame journey, not only is it about your healing journey, you finding your own wholeness, so that you're not looking to another person to actually make you whole. It's about that, but it's also a lesson and it's a teaching. It's a divine teaching in conscious relating. We are moving towards an environment, a community, a humanity where conscious relating is going to be the most important thing for us. At the moment, we work from codependency. We work from zombie-like, you will meet my needs, you will make me happy. And again, I'm not condemning any relationship you may be into. There are a lot of relationships out there that are still in the process of moving from an unconscious to a conscious state. But conscious relating means you will meet that person consciously as a divine spiritual being first and a human being second. What that means is that you don't hold any expectation of how that relationship might turn out. You don't hold on to any particular outcome for that relationship, and you certainly don't hold on to any attachment of your own feelings within the relationship. So ultimately, we could say that it's actually about finding self-love. It's about finding yourself deeply within, so that in a space where you find that you might be explosively separated from that twin, which will feel like a part of you has died. It is physically an extremely, extremely painful experience to go through. But that forces you into a place where you need to dig deeply into the most intimate, loving, divine place within your own heart and find that self that is comfortable with being alone, that is comfortable in their aloneness. Because in the aloneness and solitude, you will begin to find the information and the guidance that will take you to a higher place of vibration. So whilst you may be with your twin flame, whilst you may be separated from your twin flame, you might have just started with someone that you feel is a twin flame journey. If you can just hold in your awareness the fact that the twin flame journey is first and foremost about aligning to your own divine center, and secondly about becoming aware of what a conscious relationship truly looks and feels like, where we are intensely determined that the other person's happiness is our foremost priority, then we begin to move to a place of unconditional love. This doesn't mean that you're a doormat. It doesn't mean that you accept behavior that is unacceptable. You are still keeping those boundaries where your self-love comes first, your self-respect for yourself comes first. and to trust that that path you're walking is for your highest good, and not to hold on to the outcome that you need to be together with Twin Flame, is really to learn everything that is being thrown at you, that you're experiencing. Take it in, and to learn to live with the fact that actually what it is, it's a divine mirror showing you what the very essence of feeling alive is all about. So yes, like I said, I could actually go on and on about this twin flame journey, because there's a lot of, obviously, information I could share with you. I haven't gone through it myself, and also I have a lot of clients who are in the midst of experiencing it, or have experienced it, or want to experience it. So for today, I'm hoping that this has just given you a little taste of what a twin flame relationship relating is about, and that if you can really try to focus your attention on your own inner heart, your own inner being, and thank with the deepest gratitude that person that might have come and really just lighted your flame again, because that's what it feels like. That's what it's about. This person really just comes along, and anything in you that was dead or stuck or about to turn to ashes is lit. You are lit up from the inside by this other person, this other soul who has come to connect with you in that way. That is the deepest, deepest blessing. So with that, I send you lots of love. I'm here for comments, questions. I'm here for online Skype sessions, readings. If you feel you are going through a twin flame journey, or you have been through and you don't understand it or would like guidance, I can certainly tune into spirit, and we can chat together about what is going on and offer you information that may be not apparent on the physical or on the mental plane, even on the emotional plane, because the emotions you will be going through are going to be like a roller coaster ride. So if you want a place of stillness where we can chat and I can offer guidance, you're more than welcome to contact me and come and see me. With that, I will sign off and wish you a most blessed day. I am still practicing for the next couple of days, and then I'm out of contact until the 28th of December. Please drop me an email if you have any questions. Go and have a look at my website or my Facebook page. The details are underneath this video. And I will try and get one more in before I leave perhaps, and if not, maybe I'll record one while I'm away offline and then just upload it when I'm back. So have a beautiful, beautiful day. I love you all, and many blessings.